Today, my friends, we are putting the all-new HART Impact Driver that can only be found at Walmart up against the very well-known Ryobi. You can find those at the Home Depot. The model number for the Ryobi P235A is the 18 volt going up against the HART HP1D01. It's the 20 volt. Two epic monster impact drivers going at each other. Alright, neither one of these are all that special, but it's still going to be a lot of fun because we're going to use and abuse both of these impact drivers, throw a bunch of different legs in a treated 4x4 and see which one comes out on top. Now the first test here, we got a couple lag screws. They are Torx. What we're going to do is drive them down through the treated 6x6 using the HART and the Ryobi impact drivers. I put some tape on them so you can see how fast each one is spinning. Yeah, very cool. Everything in this test will be 100% equal. We're using the exact same bits. We're using 1.5 batteries on both of the impact drivers. Both batteries are fully charged and we are ready to duel. Alright, here we go. The HART is in my dominant right hand. We will switch these up throughout the video and go! And you can see the Ryobi on the left hand, the left dominant hand, taking it. No pressure applied, no pilot holes. And yep, the Ryobi took the first test, driving those lag screws down into the treated 6x6. Now let's pull them out and see what happens. Alright, Ryobi faster taking them out. Now a little bit later in this video, I will have an interesting fact for you. But what we're going to do now is switch up the hands. We're going to put the Ryobi in the more dominant hand and see what happens. Let's go. Oh, the Ryobi taking it again. No pressure applied on either one of those. No pilot holes, going straight down through. My bit came out. Pretty cool. Let's take them back out. Alright, let's move it along to some lag bolts. Yep, they're 8 inches long, 3/8. We're going to put these to the test down through the treated 4x6. No pilot holes. We're just starting them out. If one looks like it sank down a little bit more than the other, it's just because of the camera angle. One sits back further than the other so the wood does not split. I can assure you both are level, my friends. But don't forget to subscribe before we start this out, and here we go. And the Ryobi taking it in the less dominant hand. Both are bringing them down, but not as fast as I thought they would be. Wow, the Ryobi clearly taking the win over the HART. That one not even close, and I really thought that these were going to be basically neck and neck right with each other, but it doesn't look like it. Ryobi so far dominating this tool duel. Let's do it again, and I will switch them up. I will put the Ryobi in my dominant hand now and see what happens. Ryobi taking the lead again. Alright, interesting fact here. The reason I thought these were going to be a lot closer than they were so far is because they're both TTI products. And even though one's a slide battery, one's a 20 volt, one's an 18 volt, they're basically almost the exact same impact driver. You can clearly see that they look a lot alike, and they were designed after the Ryobi. Some people think that this is a Porta-Cable model or a Black & Decker model, but it's not. It's a TTI model, the same as the Ryobis, the Milwaukees, and the Rigids. Alright, let's move it on to these monster lag screws. Even though they're a little thinner, they're definitely a lot longer, and the thread on them not as much, so they're harder to get down through. Now these are made by Spax. I really like these. We're going to see how this plays out. The Ryobis is in the left non-dominant hand, and oops, technical issue. And that looks to be it for both of these. You can see that the bit did come out when I was driving down the Ryobi, but that shouldn't have really mattered. It should have continued to sync once I started that back up again. Yeah, they're both stuck. Can't get either one of them out. For shame. Now, mind you, we are using the smallest battery, the 1.5. If we were using a 4.0, we wouldn't have had any issues taking those out or putting those in. However, it looks like the Ryobi losing that battle. Another interesting fact, notice how I emphasize on Ryobi, not Ryobi? Well, the reason for that is our friends at Cop Tool once again called me out for pronouncing it wrong. They say it's Ryobi. Just so smug. But not only that, Ryobi themselves had told me personally that it is pronounced Ryobi, not Ryobi, saying that I was wrong also. So smug. We obviously have some type of conspiracy going on here. But just know that I am right and everybody else is wrong. But let's move it along and do some 1/2 inch lag screws. These are 5.5 inch long going down into 6 inches of treated 4x6. And go! And Ryobi coming out swinging. You can clearly see with the blue tape on there that it is spinning faster, impacting faster. It is in my dominant hand, but we're going to switch it up after this. Alright, both of them still fighting to get them down in. Ryobi clearly taking a win on this. And there you go, Ryobi taking the win on the lags. Let's pull these out. I'm guessing the reason why the HART Impact took that out faster, well, is because it wasn't sank down as deep as the Ryobi. Alright, let's do a temperature check. We're going to check out the Ryobi first, and it is reading 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 85, 89, 88. It's jumping a little bit depending on where I put it, but we're going to put it right here in the middle of the casing. You're looking at about 83 degrees. Let's go over to the HART Impact Driver, and 72 degrees, so a little bit cooler. The one thing I will tell you about the HART is I have been using and abusing for quite some time now, these last couple days, really going at it. Haven't had any issues or noticed any heating on the casing. I think it's because the casing's a little bit thicker, but there you go. Prove for yourself. We're looking at 82, yeah. So the Ryobi running a little bit hotter. Listen, at the end of the day, both of them did the jobs, other than maybe the longer lag screws. Now, price-wise, you're looking at about $99 for the Ryobi. It comes with two 1.5 batteries and a charger. You'll also get a soft case with that. They're at the Home Depot. As far as the specs, again, it's the 18 volt. You're looking at 2,800 max RPM and 3,200 impacts per minute. Now, as far as it goes with the HART, you're looking at a 20 volt line. You're looking at up to 2,500 RPMs per minute. And then you're looking at 3,200 max IPM, or impacts per minute. You're looking at $69 just for the impact and the one battery, no case, nothing else, at Walmart for the HART. They're also both brushed models. They both have LED lights on the front, a variable speed trigger, one speed setting, and definitely built for the homeowners in mind. I think they're both okay for the homeowner. If you're looking for heavy industrial or professional applications, I'm saying stay far, far away, because they just don't have enough power. If they had larger batteries on them, then they probably would have performed a little bit better, but still the build quality is for homeowner only. Now, my personal pick for this is the Ryobi, simply because, number one, well, it performed a little bit better, but number two, the platform on Ryobi is much larger than what you get with the HART. You get about 15 tools with the HART line, but you get over 100 with the Ryobi, which gives you a lot more option on that battery platform. Now, I know everybody has to start somewhere. Ryobi, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, they all started the same way. Very small companies, but until the HART line grows a little bit more maybe has a little bit more power and a couple other batteries to their platform. They do have the 1.5, they do have the 2.0 and the 4.0, but they didn't carry those at my store. It only had this kit sitting on the shelves. But I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Which one do you think won this tool duel, and why do you think that? I'll put a couple other cool tool duel videos right here for you to check out. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss out on any other videos, and we'll be back soon.